Just how good is your general knowledge? Is it good enough to take on and beat this challenging quiz and become a Quizamp Mega Quiz Champ? Well, we're about to find out. And that's right, this one is a special edition Mega Quiz Champ quiz. What does that mean? Well, instead of the usual 5 rounds, we're going to have 7 rounds of 5 questions each, followed by 20 bonus questions. And your challenge is to score 50 points or more. And then, at the end of the quiz, I will give you a final challenge. That will be to take on either one of the star questions, and if you get that right, you will be a Quizamp Quiz Champ, or if you're feeling super brave, take on all 3, and if you can get all 3 correct, then you will be crowned a Quizamp Mega Quiz Champ. It's a great idea to keep a pen and paper to keep your score as you go. For these first rounds, they're multiple choice, so give yourself 2 points if you get the correct answer before I give you the options, or 1 point if you need the options to get the correct answer. If you're ready, let's begin the first round, which is hot and spicy. What substance makes chili peppers hot? If you need the options, they are capsaicin, acetic acid, or terpenes. The answer, capsaicin. Who is known for breeding world record hot chili peppers such as Pepper X? Sizzling Sid Madras, Flaming Will Scoville, or Smoking Ed Curry? The answer is Smoking Ed Curry. Which explorer is credited with introducing chili peppers to Europe? Was that Christopher Columbus, Sir Francis Drake, or James Cook? That was Christopher Columbus. Which spice was once known by merchants as black gold? Is that black cumin, black pepper, or black mustard? That is black pepper. Edmund McIlhenny developed the recipe for which famous sauce? Worcestershire, piri piri, or Tabasco sauce? The answer, Tabasco sauce. So what's your favourite sauce? Mine's peri peri. Anyway, our next 5 questions are all related to health and fitness. What illness was once commonly known as consumption? Tuberculosis, cholera, or dysentery? That was tuberculosis. Statins are a type of drug used to lower what? Blood sugar, cholesterol, or blood pressure? And therefore, cholesterol. What organ is most affected by nephritis? The heart, liver, or kidneys? That would be the kidneys. VO2 max is the maximum amount of what that your body can absorb during exercise. Water, glucose, or oxygen? That is oxygen. What does the M in BMI stand for? Is it mass, muscle, or metabolism? It is mass. Next up we have mythological creatures. This one is a picture round, so there's going to be no clues or options, just 2 points if you can identify the mythological creature from the photo. If you're ready, here we go. So an easy one to start with. Should be full marks here for Medusa. And what about this one? That is the Kraken. This one is the Minotaur. I think this one's a bit tougher. That is a Griffin. And your final one, who's this little fella? That is a leprechaun. I hope you managed to do well there. If you appreciate the effort, and it is a lot, even though it doesn't look like it, that goes into making these, then please give it a thumbs up. I do everything myself. I don't have any help. I'm not complaining, but just so you know that it takes me quite a long time to make these. So I would really appreciate a thumbs up if you've got one to spare. Thank you. Our next round is all about the month of August. Which civilization is responsible for naming the month of August? Your choices are Greek, Egyptian or Roman. The answer is Roman. Originally, what number month was August in the Roman calendar? The 5th, 6th or 7th? It was the 6th month. Who set sail on 3 ships, including the Santa Maria, on August 3rd, 1492? Ferdinand Magellan, Christopher Columbus or Vasco da Gama? Christopher Columbus. In August 1896, what was discovered at Rabbit Creek, a tributary of the Klondike River? Gold, oil or diamonds? That was the start of the gold rush. Independence Day is celebrated annually on the 15th of August in which country? Is that India, Canada or Mexico? That is India. Round 5 is what and where. Another picture round. Yep, that's right, I'm spoiling you guys with 2 picture rounds in one quiz. This one, there's 2 points up for grabs, 1 point if you can name the item shown in the picture, and another point if you can name where it's from. I'm looking for the country. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, what is this and where is it from? That is the Saturn V rocket from the USA. And what about this one? That is a Vespa scooter from Italy. And this one? That is a Citroën 2CV from France. And a bit tougher this one. That is a Lancaster bomber from the United Kingdom. Your final one? A Shinkansen or bullet train from Japan. So are you doing great on the picture rounds today or terrible? Let me know in the comments down below. Round 6 is high 5. So questions about the number 5. Here we go. Who wrote the famous 5 series of adventure novels? Enid Blyton, Roald Dahl or Beatrix Potter? Thereby, Enid Blyton. What is the 5th planet from the Sun? Is that Mars, Saturn or Jupiter? The 5th is Jupiter. The Jackson 5 signed with which legendary record label in 1968? Atlantic, Columbia or Motown? They signed with Motown. The 5 pillars are fundamental practices in which religion? Sikhism, Islam or Buddhism? They are from Islam. Which country is the Five Guys fast food chain from? The United States, United Kingdom or Canada? They were founded in the United States. So round 7, our final round before we get to the bonus round is, what does it mean? I'm going to show you some well-known phrases and your challenge is to see if you know what they mean. Here we go. What does Viva Las Vegas literally mean in Celebrate in Las Vegas, long live Las Vegas, or welcome to Las Vegas? It is long live Las Vegas. What is the meaning of the Latin phrase carpe diem? Seize the day, trust no one, or day to day? It is seize the day. What does the French phrase coup de grâce mean? Swift recovery, sudden rise, or mercy blow? It means mercy blow. What does the Italian musical term fortissimo mean? Very fast, very slow, or very loud? It is very loud. What is the meaning of pro bono in legal terms? By law, for free, or for payment? It is for free. So now I have 20 pretty easy bonus questions for you. A chance to make up some points if you need them. Remember, you're aiming for 50 points overall. These questions are quite quick. I will give you the answers when we get to the end of the round. So if you're ready, let's play the bonus round. Russia is larger than Africa. Is that true or false? In which century was the telephone invented? Where is the beach movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio set? What nationality was artist Pablo Picasso? Who makes the Land Cruiser pickup truck, Ford or Toyota? In London, who must pass the knowledge, black cab drivers or the King's Guard? Who became Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker or Anakin Skywalker? Clint Eastwood is older than Morgan Freeman. Is that true or false? Which were Soviet forced labour camps, Stalags or Gulags? Name the luxurious train that travelled between Paris and Istanbul. As cunning as a what? What is bamboo classified as? A tree or a grass? Who wrote the novel Frankenstein? Bulls are attracted to the colour red. Is that true or false? Blackjack is commonly known as what number? The Bare Necessities is a song from which Disney film? What is the currency of Switzerland called? Rafflesia alnordii is the world's largest what? Flower or jellyfish? Which has more moons, Mars or Venus? What is made in a tannery, plastics or leather? So, is Clint Eastwood older than Morgan Freeman? Do you think you got that one correct? Let's find out. Russia is not larger than Africa. The telephone was invented in the 19th century. The beach was set in Thailand. Pablo Picasso was Spanish. The Land Cruiser, that's Toyota. The knowledge is black cab drivers. Darth Vader was Anakin Skywalker. Clint Eastwood is older than Morgan Freeman. Soviet labour camps were gulags. The name of that train, the Orient Express. As cunning as a fox. Bamboo is a grass. Frankenstein was Mary Shelley. Bulls are colourblind to red, so that's false. Blackjack is also known as 21. The Bare Necessities, that's from the Jungle Book. The Swiss currency is the franc. And that is the world's largest flower. With 2-0, the answer is Mars. In a tannery, they make leather. And just for your information, at the time I've made this video, Clint Eastwood is 95 years old and Morgan Freeman is 88. Both great actors. I hope they continue for a very long time. Anyway, our final thing for you to do is to add up your score and see if you've scored 50 points or more. If you have, then your challenge continues because you now have a choice. You can play either one of the final star questions, and if you beat that, you can become a Quizamp quiz champ, or if you're feeling super brave, and I do hope you are, take on all 3 of the star questions, and if you get all 3 correct, then you will be a Quizamp mega champ. Now, before you make your decision on what to do, let's check out what the subjects are for those star questions, because that might make it easier for you to choose. They are science, mythology, and the human body. As you can see, I've put some stars next to them. The green one is the one I think is going to be the easiest, and the red one the hardest. So if you're ready, make your decision. Either go for one or all 3. And if you're ready, let's play the star questions. Heliology is the scientific study of what? In Greek mythology, which king imprisoned Icarus and his father? How many thyroid glands are there in the human body? Did you manage to get those? Let's check those final answers and see. That's the study of the sun. They were imprisoned by King Minos. Thyroid glands, we have 1. So how did you do? I hope you're either a Quizamp quiz champ or a Quizamp mega quiz champ. I know it's difficult when there's no options to choose from. Let me know in the comments down below how you did. If you've enjoyed the quiz and it was a fairly good challenge for you, then please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again on another video.